Anyway, we're getting to the next semifinal. It's going to be a best of 5. It's going to be Undead versus Night Elf. It's going to be Hunter against Deucey Woosey. Both players might be ready. Best of 5. Who do we got rooting for who in the chat? A lot of Deuce fans, a lot of Hunter fans. I know Todd's in the chat saying he's a big fan of Hunter. Hunter time, as he likes to say. I see you, baby. I see you, Myron. But guys, we're going to hop into it. It's going to be game number 1 on Concealed Hill. All right, there we go. Looks like it's all good. In the top right of Concealed Hill, playing for DuSt Gaming, he's a semifinalist. It is Deuce. In the bottom left. In the bottom left, he is the Peruvian Night Elf, making a big splash in this cup. He hasn't been around at all last year, but he is here and he is ready to play. It is Hunter.
You know, no matter what happens here, we have a new finalist in DuSt League. It's only ever been Kiwikaki, Cruncher, Hitman. We have a 4th person that's going to make it to the grand finals tonight. Just a matter of who wants it more.
You know, that's so true. I didn't even think about that. Very few people get the honor, the privilege, the pleasure of being a DuSt League grand finalist. And yeah, one of these strapping young men. You get a much bigger cut of the pie, that's for sure. Much better cut of the kai. I don't know. Cut of the kai sounds way better, by the way. Can we start that? So use my stutters against me for the greater good. Demon Hunter for Simply Hunter. Oh, we know what's gonna happen, Carson. We know what's gonna happen. DK. Ghouls. Does Deuce do it again? Or does he not? Is he going to go Gargs? Is he not going to go Gargs? Is he going to fake himself out? All of these things he did to try to knock out OC, and he did knock out OC. A very good Night Elf who was tearing through everyone, but this is a much, I would say on paper, a much stronger Night Elf in Hunter. Can't make any mistakes. And you got to be sure in your ways, Carson.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to be confident, and that's something that Deuce doesn't generally lack, is confidence in his gameplay, and you love to see it. One Wisp taking a lot of damage. Could be a coil potentially on that Wisp. You do not want to get your skeletons detonated, so dealing with this Wisp is crucial. Ooh, in range to coil it, but also in range to easily dodge it with a shop or with a detonate. And the Demon Hunter gets the item and goes across the map. No female Demon Hunter for Hunter. Normally has it.
Yeah, he does normally have it, yeah. Switching it up. Not sure why. Maybe we can ask him if he does win the whole entire thing. Definitely going to need a coil on that ghoul. Okay, the coil does come in, but there's still a lot of damage here. And Dedo is going to get the Skelly. So far, some good trades for Hunter.
A lot of damage on that Death Knight, too.
Yeah, and a good Night Elf player will certainly punish you in these regards. Archer's on the way over, too. Hunter might even be able to steal this Trapper. Oh, the Skelly might give level 2 or very close. Oh, the Dedo! The Dedo! Gets level 2 from another Dedo. Great Wisp control from Hunter. Level 2 so far. This guy came to play.
Yep, and he's rebuilding the Wisp before he techs. He's got all the Wisps he needs. He's got all 8 of them, and he's got 2 Archers as well. Skeleton's trying to get a Scout, but not actually getting a full Scout, so... You know, Deuce doesn't actually know if there's a Tree of Life or not yet, although you can assume when you see a Demon Hunter, it'll be a little bit later of an expansion if there is one.
This is very annoying. I mean, as an undead player, sure, you're going to take some damage from the Demon Hunter, but it's not every day you feed level 2, you get rid of your skeletons, and now you find yourself running across the map to try to creep. Slow on the DK2. This is not a very ideal camp. You maybe want the crabs, but the crabs are susceptible, and it doesn't even matter if Deuce hides in the shadows, in the bushes, in the closet. Hunter's coming.
Hunter is coming and coming and coming, and the block could be good. Ooh, almost a block. There's a Wisp, though. No, there's another Archer to the right side. Oh, this is a Dead Knight. If Hunter notices he has an Archer.
Oh, he does.
He the Archer. Okay, mana burn in 1 shot from the Archer, and it's dead, and the town portal out, but it's going to be a while before he can heal that up.
Dang, Hunter is all over him in this game. What does Deuce do? I mean, like, what does he do? He needs another Skelly Rod. He needs... I mean, do you want to even, like, waste money on a heal pot or something? Because that's obviously cutting into your tech and stuff. Demon Hunter, the Hunter's all over. I can't believe... He's literally all over him. Blocks with the Archer. The Ghoul might go down. There's no coil.
Destruction. Unbelievable play so far from Hunter. He gets the last hit. He gets the Ghoul. And Deuce is sitting in his base like a little pansy.
There's nothing he could do, Carson. There's absolutely nothing he could do. His DK is so low. He has no mana. He has no skeletons. Well, he does, but they're about to die. And yeah, what does he do? I'll tell you what he does. Double Crypt Gargulio behind this.
And that's a great way to come back. You don't really need levels if you're going to go for full aggression, full harassment. It's like, why do you need hero levels as human if you're going to mass tanks anyway, right?
Yeah, and you can get huge levels creeping the red drakes from the Gargs as well. Get those big chunks of XP that you're missing out on. But I mean, are you gonna have time to do this? The Night Elf, I mean, the Demon Hunter is gonna be level 3, stealing all of your creep camps, snatching your people up, drinking your milkshake. I mean, Hunter, man, this guy's back, dude. We talk about Hunter when he's in peak form. He's looking as scary as he used to maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah, terrifying. He, you know, at a time he was the #1 undisputed champion of North America. We call him North America because, of course, it's EU East, EU West, or EU East, NA East, NA West servers. That's why we call it. Although people in the chat were saying he's not from NA. You guys know what we mean.
Yeah, you guys know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You better.
You better. The
and if you don't, you will.
If you don't know, now you know.
Homie.
Yeah, good. Keep it that way, right?
Demon. Yeah, of course. Demon Hunter, I mean, stealing everything, dude. He's going to get both shops. DK, is there any way that the DK can start creeping? Here come the Gargs. 4 Gargs can be annoying. They can't one-shot a Wisp, but they can be very annoying. In fact, they 3-shot, which is kind of inconvenient. Maybe you want an extra Garg, but there will be 2 more joining the pack. 6 is my lucky number.
Is it?
Yep. It's also the age of Carson's brain.
What does that mean?
You know what that means.
No, I don't. Guards take a lot of damage from the archers, and 1 will fall, and you do not want to lose the guards before you have that crucial number. 6 or even 7. It's quite a few. It's more than 5. Both those numbers, in fact.
What do you do if you're Hunter in this case? 1 lore. I mean, it's not even double. Where's the second lore?
Well, he's waiting for the tech to come in. He's going for bears. You do want to prioritize your tier 3 tech if you're going for bears over that second lore, but Hunter can certainly get it now. You're correct in that. Hunter should probably move that Ancient of War, although he's continuing to produce archers, actually. Is this just pure archer? With 1 lore, maybe Mountain Giant archer?
Yeah, it might be. It might be, because I was wondering, like, if you're going to go into bears, don't you want to pump out bears, get the upgrades like you normally see with double lore? But we would have seen it already. And he hasn't been taking that much economic harass to stunt his economy.
Ooh, Deuce, I like this. He's going for a sack pit, which of course is what you need to get frostworms, which of course means you're committing fully to air to Gargs to frostworms. Hunter sees it. And what does Deuce put up in the back? He puts up a slaughterhouse. I wouldn't be surprised to see another slaughterhouse for Deuce going into that mass abomination.
Deuce is just playing mind games today. He's just all over the place. Nice. DK getting a few last hits here. He needs to get level 3 very badly. But like I said, it's very easy to make up that 2 to 3 difference with a couple red drakes. You get a good item, you get some good experience, and maybe he's going to do that because everything else has just been taken from Hunter.
Okay, the Naga running across the map. The Ancient War is still producing archers. So this is, in fact, just 1 Ancient War bears with mass archers. Oh, the Death Knight's taking so much damage. The Lich is almost out, by the way, with Orb. He will come. We'll rejuve on the Demon Hunter, and Deuce is in no position to win a fight whatsoever. He certainly needs to transition into something other than Gargs. And he's going into Frenzy, and he is not producing any more Gargs. So I think Deuce is making the right choice, but right now he's going to succeed map control to Hunter.
Which has been the case all game, really. Naga about to hit level 2, and maybe with all this anti-air, you just go for the red while you're here. I mean, you're already on this side of the map. What else is stopping you? But it looks like Hunter wants to go for the middle red, which is maybe a red that Deuce could contest right now. So, okay, interesting choice. He's going to pull it, I think. maybe not even pull it. Maybe he doesn't even care. Yeah, he's going to pull it.
Yeah, and he's got Rejuve if he tanks on his Demon Hunter, and he's soon to have, hopefully, another bear. And hopefully some more upgrades. He doesn't have any upgrades for the archers yet. Here's Deuce taking the red dragon. But look how fast he takes it. Couple of swipes. And this is really the nice thing about Gargles on this map. He's going to get Rune Bracers, which aren't terrible, especially when you're down in hero levels. Could be a nice Fork Lightning for Hunter, who actually staffs out his Demon Hunter to get the majority of the experience from the red camp on his Naga. Nicely done from Hunter.
Yeah, Helm of Valor too. Strength and Agility. And a Panda. Oh, wow. Hunter's really committed to this Garg style, and the unfortunate part for Deuce is that he's actually committing to it.
The Naga! Oh my god, the Naga almost falled. Panda almost falled. The Panda third, and a couple of Gargs fall, but is the Moon Juice dry? How many Rejuves is there? There's 0, in fact. The Naga cannot heal. He needs to go to a fountain.
Fountain, which is very far away. Actually buys a potion of healing. Doesn't want to gander too far. Gallivant, if you will, too far across the map. Wants to stay with the army, and I don't blame him. This undead army is starting to get a little scary. The orb on that Lich is very scary. And Deuce is creeping out a lot more than he was in the early game. He's starting to get his grounds, but is this a big creep jack? That's all the mana for the undead.
Naga has a health pot and anti-magic potion. But, you know, the Moon Juice is running dry. There's another bear being produced, though, so there can be more Rejuves in the future. And there could be greater heal as well. Greater mana, not too bad, but not, I think, what Hunter was looking for. No Town Portal for Hunter. You got to be careful. There's a coil. There's almost a Nova. The statues are working away, Rick. Is there a Boneyard? No, it's still ghouls, though. So weird play. A couple of Gargs into a couple of statues, into Frenzy Ghouls, into a sack pit with no Boneyard.
This is it's really weird, though, right? Because Hunter's sitting at 50 supply, and you're thinking, yeah, that's good bank, but you don't have a good army. I mean, you really should bank, and what's that going to be into? I assume more Mountain Giants and more Archers. But right now, this isn't a good fight for him. Actually, Anti-Magic Shell at the perfect time avoids that coil, but here comes the Frenzy Ghouls and the Gargs, and I think all these Archers are dead, and this is the big bulk of your army. Other than that, it's one bear. This could be a really good window for Deuce.
Yeah, very nice. He's going to get all the Archers, and then what's left? He can morph a couple of statues into Destroyer. I assume he has Destroyer form. Is there a Nova? No, there isn't. No more coils, but what are you going to coil? Your ghouls? It doesn't even matter if those die. Every single Archer has been killed except for one, Ricky. That's a really good fight from Deuce.
Really good, and that's what I was just saying. It's like, what do you have to actually take a fight if Deuce tries to catch you banking? And now he's been caught banking, and this is good trades for Deuce. I mean, even if he gets out, he needs to get this other statue out. If he loses the statue, that's a big deal. Nice blocks on the Lich, though. Going to be able to survive with the statue, and you should be able to block this as well. More ghouls trickling in for more damage, and there's only, like you said, a couple bears and a token Archer. Panda actually wrapping around town. Big breath of fire.
A nice breath. Destroyer form is being researched.
Oh,
so
Deuce DK!
Statues. Oh my god, and GG is called, and all of a sudden Deuce loses his DK in what was otherwise maybe an even game.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you lose your DK, then it's kind of GG, and he didn't have any items. I didn't really check that, but he didn't have any items, no TP or nothing. Hunter going for that right-click style. Works out. 1-0 for Mr. Hunter. Game number 2 on Northern Isles. Let's go. In the bottom left, playing for DuSt Gaming. King himself, trying to come back. It's Deuce! In the top right, Peruvian Night Elf player who's just absolutely thrashing, dashing, making a splash, and it's Hunter.
You got a ration.
Not yet. But it'll itch when it dries.
Jesus. Wait, what is this from Hunter?
Yeah, it looks very weird. This could be a hunt opener? Skip the OW like this. I mean...
Tree of Life, Keeper first, Demon Hunter. What?
Yeah, now I have no idea. You got me.
Tree of Life before Second Well?
Oh, is this just a like a fast expansion, like almost tree first?
It's either that or mass hunts or 3-hunt tech. I don't know what Hunter is doing.
Deuce is going to scout this too. He's actually going to bring the Acolyte over to the normal AOW position. And when you're an undead and you don't see an AOW here, first of all, you initially panic because you're like, what the hell? I can't even
think
beat
it would
this.
be there, honestly, probably. Or obviously it could be at the green camp as well, but you could pretty much get away with the Tuskar camp with the Ancient War.
Yeah, this Acolyte needs to find this AOW, but he will not. This might even be a fast tech.
What the hell? Yeah,
I don't
second
know.
well, so it will be fast tech because you wouldn't build that moon well if you're going for your Huntresses, and you wouldn't build that moon well if you're going for an expansion.
And Deuce is probably like, what? And if you're Deuce, opening Ted Fiends, you're probably wishing every opener I've done against Night Elf today has been Alter Crypt into double Crypt, right? But this time he gets the slow. He can't even 2 Crypt at this point. You can't even punish this with the Ted Fiends, which is very
if he saw where the Demon Hunter was running across, you could always cancel that graveyard, put down a second Crypt, and just go for it. Honestly, that's what I would do if I was against Hunter, but I would also be terrified of losing over and over and over again against Hunter, so I would definitely cheese him out. But maybe Deuce feels a bit more confident in just his tech play. The Acolyte sees nothing at all. He just sees 3 Moonwells. And there's the Huntress Hall. What is Hunter doing, bro?
I have no idea. Tech, Hunter's Hall. I have no idea. This is like fast lures. Fastest possible lures. He's just skipping the archers. And honestly, skipping... So you're skipping your experience. You're not creeping, right? You're keeping the DK honest, though, because you're going to be following him the whole time. He's going to have no mana. He's not also going to be creeping until he gets way more units. Is it fast lures, though? Is it quick tier 3? I don't know.
Fast chims.
You think?
It's gotta be just fast dryads, right? Or like fast mountain giants, like literally straight lower mountain giants. I don't know, man.
What the hell's Deuce trying to build here? Is this a crypt? He is gonna build the crypt.
All right.
Staff being bought by the DK. Boots being bought by the Demon Hunter, though.
That's gonna be good to chase him down. Already dry is the Death Knight. Already confused, I'm sure, is Deuce. The Acolyte did suicide to the creeps, so he scouted all he wanted to. But I'm still interested to see what the tier 2 tech will be for Hunter. The Ghoul's going towards the expansion. The Staff of Teleportation will ensure that simply Hunter's Demon Hunter is on the wrong side of the map.
Yeah, and he's completely on the wrong side, right? Really fake and bake. Fake and bake. Shake and bake play. No coils, though, for the ghouls. And Hunter straight away just beelining it over to this creep camp. And this could be a lot of dead ghouls, actually. The boots of speed on the Demon Hunter as well. Oh, my God. Can you believe the timing?
One. Oh, the Death Knight. Oh, the Dead Knight, we should say. Second ghoul potentially going to fall, trying to block. Didn't actually secure the aura and town portal out. Is Deuce going to be able to save the one ghoul? No, he doesn't. And Hunter's just dominating with only the Demon Hunter. And it's... Okay, Ancient of Wonders, double lore, reveal by Deuce. The Crystal Ball getting some nice value. But what he won't see is there a tier 3 tech from Hunter?
Yeah, I don't know. Hunter going to be able to see... I mean, he sees one crypt. Can he see both?
Certainly, yeah. He must have Ultravision at this moment. There's a tier 3 tech. I really think... Okay, Keeper second. I really feel like it's fast mountain giants for Hunter.
Which would be good. Another ghoul getting picked off. It's been no mana this entire game for Deuce. It's the closest he's had. He's got 50. He's about to have 0. Sorry, he's about to have 3.
Potion. Invested. All null and void. The Keeper is kind of chilling like a villain, but ain't got no penicillin. He's going to have a preservation, but he's got to get across the map. He's taking a vacation right now.
Yeah, and he's just... Hunter's just going to pump out a bunch of Dryads. And actually, he should be able to catch up these 2 Gargs, too. And Dryads have slow. He might even be able to kill one. Or he'll get really close to killing one, at least.
Wisps are exposed, but yeah, I just don't know. I guess you just keep building guards.
Oh, the Dedo. The Dedo. He threatens the Dedo with the Wisp. Oh, the 3 Skellies get away.
Try is very nicely used. This is a wacky game and a half.
Yeah, but have the Gargs gotten any value? So far, no. He's got 6 more. 7th on the way. Demon Hunter just literally AFK, gonna mana burn the DK.
Potion's still available though, so Deuce can trade, but yeah, Demon Hunter with the boots. So effective, and there's no Lich to go for any sort of cheeky Nova. So we just keep mana burn this Death Knight. Deuce not even really done anything this game, has he?
No, he's been completely screwed. He has no mana to creep. He hasn't even had army, right? Because he's investing into the Gargs. He's trying to get harassment done with the Gargs, which means you're not creeping. And there's boots on this Demon Hunter. You might have to staff. I mean, Deuce just getting right-clicked. Deuce is actually just getting soloed by a Demon Hunter. Now the army will come in, but this entire time, just soloed by a Demon Hunter.
Yeah, and the Keeper's coming in now with the Dryads. The tier 3 tech is about to finish, but so far Hunter is just building Dryads. He doesn't need much else. Tier 3 tech much later for King Deuce. No Lich yet either. There's no way Deuce can really win a fight at this stage. Even though there's not that many Dryads, there's a 5th now coming in. Like, if the Dryads and the Gargs were to fight individually, the Gargs would win, but the hero is definitely stronger for Hunter. Sack Pit.
Sack Pit again, and what did we see from the last game? I don't think we saw a Boneyard. We didn't really get there.
Didn't even see a Shade.
Yeah, Death Knight just kind of died. The game just kind of ended. And Hunter, now he looks normal. Now it looks like, you know, he lost all his archers in a fight, and now he's got lores. You know what I mean? It just looks, it's getting a little closer to normalcy. He hasn't been doing any AOW creeping, but he's taking some good camps. And Deuce is actually going to let him get away with this big consumable. That'll get him very close to level 3 on the Keeper, and a great consumable, which could be, you know, Potion of Greater Mana.
Yeah, that would be great. Greater heal would also be awesome. Deuce walking across the entire map just to get this. Not a small camp, but not the most valuable he could be taken in the mid game. What is attack either? No Lich still. Just 1,000 gold for Deuce. Waiting for that Zig before he builds it, I assume. Then he can spend the remainder of that gold on the orb. The question is, will Hunter go for MGs? He's only gotten the orb so far from this tier 3 tech. And Panda again, 3rd. And
the problem with creeping with Mass Gargs is you tank all the damage on your DK. This DK is so low. It's got a potion of potion of healing. But, I mean, to pop it creeping?
Yeah. Alright, Sobi Mask on that Panda. Plenty of creeps left to get the Panda level 3, and Hunter's already well on his way. And now the Keeper and the Demon Hunter are both harassing together while the Panda's creeping. They just want heal scroll invuln bot on the Panda. There's more and more creeps to take to get the Panda to 3. It's just great play from Hunter. There's the Boneyard for Deuce, but it's going to be a while before he has that.
Yeah, this is crazy. Hunter's just at the front door. The Lich. I mean, look at the what's that?
Dry died to creeps, but that's all right.
Oh. But just like the quickness of this tech, obviously, he skipped so much. He's seeing the value of it. This is almost a 3rd hero that's level 3, Carson.
Yeah, and there could have been more pressure from Deuce, but because he went for a fast tech into Gargs, didn't invest too much into ghouls, he still has the 4 original ghouls. You know, he had about, what, 6 in total the whole game, lost only 2. Just no pressure and just so much respect given to Hunter, and because of that, Hunter's able to get level 3 Panda, level 3 on the 3rd hero, and Deuce just got his 2nd hero out.
And now I think Hunter could just fight. I mean, the Dryads are pretty low, but go home, use the Moonwell juice that you haven't had to use all game. Hunter actually teching into bears behind this, not mountain giants. You know, okay. Mana burn comes in on the Lich. DK does have a lot of mana, and he does have level 2 coil. Deuce might be able to pick off a few Dryads before this starts to get a little dicey. Actually, the Panda coming in. This is probably going to be shortly lived, this fight. Entangle comes in. There's no Dispel for this DK. Breath of Fire is good. Is very good. Hits almost all the Gargs.
Oh, the Keeper. But there is another staff. There's such an early double staff of preservation. The Lich falls. The Gargs cannot come in. And GG is called. And that's a quick 2-0. Hunter with the unorthodox style. Makes it work. Makes it work swimmingly.
I mean, dude, what do you do if you Deuce? Like, you just... What? How do you even, like, quantify what just happened? You know, you're just like, what happened? I don't know. I couldn't do anything, and I just lost the game.
Just got bullied the whole game.
Well, just creep. I couldn't really move, and I couldn't really creep, and I couldn't really do that or do this. It's yikes. And again, we talk about that Garg style. Maybe just play the way Deuce normally does, you know. But we're gonna find out if Deuce has an answer. He needs to come back. In fact, he needs to come back 3 games in a row because he's down 2-0. It's a best of 5. He's gonna be on Last Refuge, a very neutral map, and maybe he could shake this up, shake the series up. But guys, it's gonna be game number 3 on Last Refuge, and let's go. In the bottom left, playing for DuSt Gaming, it's Deuce! Man, I just realized I could keep doing that for, like, I could do that for a long time. In the top right, the Peruvian Night Elf, it is Hunter. In the complete opposite, you know what I mean? I could do that for a very long time. I could do that for a scary amount of time. I could ruin the whole broadcast with how long I could do that, you know what I mean? But food for thought, guys. I might just, you know what? One game I might just decide to ruin everything and just do like a 10-minute. Just
do me a favor. Get a compressor. Get a compressor before you do that. All right.
Yeah, true. I mean, sorry guys. Did I just blow your ears out?
How do you mute Bidoux? You can gift 10 subs and we'll mute him for a game.
No, don't say, dude. Don't say that because, dude, mute me for a whole game for 10 subs. I would do it just so I don't have to cast. No, you can't do that.
There is an Ancient War this time for Hunter. Demon Hunter on the way out. Death Knight again for Deuce. Or actually, no Death Knight. It's a Jewel Ghoul. Oh, no. It's just a Necropolis. What?
It's the Deuce, baby. It's the Deuce. It's the Deuce.
What is this?
It's the Deuce. He's going to 2-crypt. He's going to 2-crypt them. He's had enough.
Let's see how Hunter reacts. I'm very interested. He's seen the Necropolis. But an Acolyte Scout with a 2-crypt?
You put down another AOW and you just sit in your base with 50 archers and you win the game.
It could be just extreme fast tech with no shop, 1 Zig.
It could just be, yeah, it could just be extreme fast tech, you're right. But I like to think he's going to 2-crypt.
So strange. Hunter not reacting, not caring. Still too well. Did he deny creep? No, he did not. Wait, yes, he did deny creep with that Ancient War.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
But it is just a fast tech.
No shop, fast tech. I guess on this map, the rod doesn't really get much done because the Wisp just sits on that tree by the rock and detonates your skeletons, so... Why not? Why not? Try it out.
By the
Fake
way,
coil. Yeah.
I would normally say that this is a quick tech into double crypt Gargs. However, we've seen Deuce do this quick tech into standard tier 3 that we talked about earlier. So it's it could be either way, but normally this is quick tech into Gargs play.
Deuce going Aura first, getting mana burnt. Hunter does have level 2, and Archer gets ensnared, and Deuce pulls the creep. So now there's 2 camps, but they're chasing the Death Knight. They're not chasing the Archer. Could be another ensnare potentially, but the Archer was already in range. So, oh, everything's getting ensnared, but don't think there's enough damage from the creeps to really do much. Perhaps a surround. Oh, the Shadow Meld and Hunter. Oh my god, he can do this all day, baby. But he actually, the aura, is too fast. Third Moonwell coming up, tier 2 tech for both players. Deuce ends up being about 20 seconds ahead thanks to this little weird opening build.
Yeah, but now, you know, 4 archers on the map, and Hunter can start taking, you know, he doesn't need to creep the shops, which obviously he can't, but he can creep the expo, he can creep the small greens outside of the DK's base. Hunter knows, okay, dude, you're going to fast tech and try to play greedy. I'm just going to take everything that you have. Nice ward, actually in a perfect position, and here we go. He's just going to take the small camps that Deuce would like to creep if he had the units available to him, and now he's not going to. So you need to do something if you're Deuce. What is he going to do? He's going to pull 6 ghouls and try to go across the map.
Look at the Wisp from Hunter, though. Perfectly scouts the ghouls moving out. The Death Knight has no rod, has only aura, no coil, and almost getting surrounded. But Deuce really can't do much. He's trying to split creep with ghouls, but I'm imagining Hunter's just going to go right over there. Deuce is finally getting his first piece of experience, it feels like, in 3 games.
It's a good camp to get. Ring is the worst item, but it's a really good camp to get because now you got some ghouls pulled and you're ready to take a fight against archers. And 1 or 2 archers, you got to level up.
Yeah. Death Knight gonna get that last hit. Tier 2 is done. Immediate Tier 3 tech for Deuce. What the hell?
The latest shop ever.
This is just a super fast Tier 3 tech. Is this just like some sort of very fast Tier 3 timing with Orb and Tri-Hero?
That's what I think it is. We've seen Deuce do this before. He did it against Saron, I believe, in their match. It might even have been on this map. He went fast tech, and with the Necropolis, we said, what the hell is he doing? And then the second game he did Gargs, and the third game he did just Tier 3 standard. So good variations. And actually, he didn't lose too much time on his window. He still hit his window, although it did look really weird. He just relies on taking a fight to get that experience back. So you rely on just storming, overwhelming the archers, and just running away, getting your level 3 from that. But Demon Hunter are going to get level 3.
Yep. Hunter beautifully shadow melding all of his archers, keeping his Demon Hunter out of range, and then as soon as the Death Knight moves away, he snags that camp and gets it for free, essentially. Probably not going to lose any archers. The Lich has been out for a while for Deuce, but it's just been chilling. If the Lich was here, maybe an archer or two could fall, but nothing done yet. Absolutely, like, not even a Wisp kill yet for Deuce. He crept one green camp, and that's all Deuce has managed to do this game, but maybe this timing can make up for all that.
Naga second's an interesting choice. So Hunter's just going to, feed into it and say, you know what, whatever. I'm just going to play standard Night Elf. He's going to go into double lures with the Naga second. That's what we normally see in this matchup. And Deuce is... So this is going to end up being, believe it or not, just a normal game, which is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
DK taking a lot of damage from this Rock Golem, but he will get at least level 2. Hopefully a good item.
Oh,
I mean,
this is going to be another
big.
boulder. Okay, no, it's not going to go on the Death Knight. He'll at least get level 2. I guess Bone Chime's just going to help out quite a bit. The Demon Hunter coming down, but Deuce is ready for it, actually, to creep check him. Tier 3 is done. Going to grab the orb, but if you want to hit some sort of timing, you don't have level 3 Death Knight. No level 2 coil. You got no fiends. You're getting your second statue. Deuce got his orb. Maybe grabs like a Tinker and goes. Grabs a Naga and goes, and it could be a really good timing, actually, for Deuce.
Yeah, we'll see. But the level 2 DK is a problem, right? He needs to initially take a fight without any use of good coils, and that means the Demon Hunter is going to have full range to just run into the fight and mana burn whatever he wants. You don't have that nuke pressure to get him out of the way. Also, Hunter's taking the second shop now. These are big critical creep camps, and they're going to get him closer to level 3 on a second hero, and just a really great consumable that he might be able to get away with. This is actually the timing. Deuce going to grab his Naga and push. This is the window.
Yeah, he's got 2 statues. He's getting his first Fiend. I don't believe he's researched Frenzy yet. He's going to get the remainder of the shop. The mana burns from Hunter have been so good. There's a Nova, but that's like it for the mana. There's one more mana burn on this Naga, and Deuce has 0 mana on everything. No spells.
Yeah, he actually used up all his... he's using all his Frost Arrow on the creep, right?
Yeah. He's going to get it. Scroll the Beast could be nice. He actually does get a Scroll the Beast, although Mana Pot, of course, would be the nuts there. But is this what Deuce's strategy was designed to do? Just take one camp away from Hunter? I feel like that's not quite enough.
And Hunter's not going to give him this moment to engage into him. I mean, look at him. He's pulling the creep camps well deep into his base so that if he does get jacked on this timing, because he knows literally he's sitting outside my base with an orb, this is the window, and he has a Naga. Hunter playing so safe that he can just quickly run back to his base. This is a beautiful play from Hunter. He's going to be able to fully commit to this because he knows nothing's there. At the meantime, Deuce, a little overwhelmed. Deuce taking a lot of damage on a statue from a trapper camp.
A little unfortunate. Does have a heal scroll now, and he's going to finally get a couple of levels on his heroes. Gets a level 2 Lich, close to level 3 Death Knight. Rune Bracers, not the best. Okay, 1 Destroyer in the air. Is Deuce going to push? There's already bears on the field for Hunter. He's already got level 3 Naga. He's got his shop up. I imagine he just got his orb. Yes, indeed, he did. So there is no timing for Deuce anymore. It is a straight-up creeping game at this point.
Yeah, the window's sailed. He's just going to go to creeping. He's getting okay items for his Lich. Level 2 is okay. You need to start... I mean, dude, 2-2-2 is horrific compared to what you're looking at. You're almost looking at 4-3, and Hunter's going for the big camp. So you got to go for a red, and then you got to go for big camps. You got to maybe take your lab and start getting ahead in creep camps, especially when you're creeping with 3 heroes. You're going to be sharing so much of the XP. Don't want to waste all these camps and go into fights not with high level heroes.
What did Hunter get? He got, oh my god, Ancient Django. And what is Deuce gonna get? He gets Unholy Aura. Unfortunate. What was bad is now worse for Deuce, but he gets a little bit of extra gold. He can sell it under upkeep, but Hunter's gonna be ready to fight. He's gonna be ready right now. He's getting his Moonwells, and then he can go into double Mountain Giant production if he likes to. Wisp is gonna scout the army. Hunter is on the prowl.
Hunter is on the prowl, and Hunter is fast. That's a fast prowl. He's got everything he needs. Push of Greater Mana, Ankh, Scroll of Healing, Orb of Venom, Staff? No Staff, but I mean this. I mean, no Staff could be a problem, actually. If
Double Invuln, though, and Heal Scroll, so his heroes will be safe.
But the units might actually get in a bad position. Deuce actually just going to TP out right away, and the Lich might be in
trouble. A Fork
trouble.
Lightning. Oh my god, it just dies immediately. Hunter is absolutely destroying Deuce this series. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's big. That's a big nuke. Big takedown. Fork Lightning from Hunter. And, I mean, you really nailed it on the head. Deuce can't get anything going. It's not even like, I mean, just...
He TP'd out immediately and still lost his level 3 Lich. He got the red camp, but he got the worst possible item. He's trying to get to the tavern, but Hunter's already ready for it. Deuce breaks to 60 supply, but Hunter is banking, and he can still win a fight despite banking. Wisp going towards the expansion. I imagine that's what Hunter is going to do. When you're ahead, get further ahead, and an expansion is a perfect way to do so.
This is just crazy. I mean, Deuce doesn't have any items anymore. No mana pot, so any mana burns that come in are going to be very good. Might even see a mana burn on... Okay, he does mana burn the statue.
Fighting in an undead base is not great, but if there's no Lich, no Orb, it could not be the worst choice. A couple of Destroyers in the air. Should devour that Roar in the back. How many bears are going to fall, though? This might be an overcommitment, but there's a lot of Fiends falling as well.
Yeah, it's a little too late. I mean, Deuce is actually fighting in his main base, and he's actually trying to get some headway. If he can get a few bears before this Lich comes out, this is really good, actually.
What goes down, though,
yeah.
And GG is called, and Hunter looked really good going into the grand finals, honestly. Very, very good.
Yeah, that was, I mean, that was terrific. That was really, when you're, I mean, this is the grand finals now against Hitman. And we talked about it's either going to be Kiwi, Hitman, or Hunter as the favorites. And it looks like everything's just planning out exactly as we predicted. Hunter with a quick 3-0.